Hi everybody, this is Bob Icino from Path Trading Partners, along with my co-founder Mike Arnold. It is September 18th, and this is a quick Path Chat educational update covering cryptocurrencies, and this is a triple header. Got Dash, Ethereum, and Litecoin in one analysis bundle. So Mike, take it away, please.
Thank you, Bob. Dash update hit all the targets for this horizontal channel breakout, then continued higher to the 25% GAN level. Very critical. You see it coming up here. We also got a trend line redraw then. We're not being aggressive on another entry yet, and we'll show you why in a second. Although if we do get above on a sustained move or a closing basis, 339.94, essentially the 340 level, then we're watching for a return to 349. And we'll also show you why that is on the daily chart. And then above that, the 366.95, 366 to 367 areas. Here's why we're not being aggressive yet on the hourly chart. Even though it did return to the rotation zone, we still have a potential double top here, but it would need to get below 322 on a closing basis to trigger, and then that would just be a larger pullback move we'd be watching for. Also, to check in with the daily chart. Daily chart, we are above the rotation zone now. Again, you see that 25% GAN. You also see that first target I talked about, that 349 area, is the end of the clear path on the daily. So there is going to be some resistance there. We have this emotional candle that's going to provide some prior support becoming resistance. And then right above that, we have the breakout zone. So anywhere between this 349 and 354 is going to be some critical areas. So we would not want to push any first targets past that, because there'll be some profit taking, especially on anybody who's bought this run up. They may be looking at those key areas to remove some of their Dash, wait for a pullback, and add it back on. Ethereum, US dollar, triggered this trend line trade above the significant level and above this trend line into an advanced clear path. Already hit the first target, this 293, which is a prior breakdown zone, then hit the next 37.5 GAN level, rotation back up at this 297. Interesting, just in front of the 300, and so many people key off those round numbers that was a nice target in front of that 300, pulling back now. Actually, it's in the rotation zone on the 1 hour chart. This trend line is done. The next major target higher we're watching for from this trend line trade is this 313 area, where we have the flat 200 and the end of this clear path move. Let's check in with the daily chart. Daily chart sitting here also. You see where this red line was from our 4 hour chart. That's right at the top of the rotation zone and the 50-day exponential and the 21-day. That's where you also see the 337.5. This is a very critical level. If it can't get through that, we could be watching for a pullback. Okay, so keep that in mind. Would not be surprised to see a potential pullback. If it does pull back, prior resistance becoming support, rising rotation zone. So the support we'll be watching for is anywhere between 270 and really this is about 282 right now, with a key level being 275. Which is a significant level also. So if it does pull back, that's where you can look for support, and then a rotation move back up. And if it does rotate back up, you can then set either stop reduction targets or profit targets near these old key levels, 293, then this 297, and then once it's through there, you can use the 313 next major target higher. Litecoin, sloppy horizontal channel, but we were looking to trade this. We've got to close above our trend line into this advanced clear path move. First target being 59.07 area, prior breakdown zone. We also have the first cross of the rotation zone, which will be key support. So if it does pull back, we're watching for it to remain above the 53.43 area on a closing basis. There is some overhead resistance. You see the prior high right near the declining 50-period exponential moving average. We need to get through that, then we'll be watching for that 59 level. Then the next key area above that is really 60, where we have the 37.5% GAN level and the flat 200. Then above that, the end of the advanced clear path coming in about 61.50 with a declining trend line, so there'll be some resistance up there. Let's check out the daily chart. Daily chart, see how this is a critical area. We have the flat 50-period exponential moving average. We have the flattening 8. This is very key. We have this doji spike high right there. We're trading at that now. So it's really got to get through this, chew through this area before we run through the next targets, which nicely enough are in the middle of the rotation zone. The highest we'd want to look for any major target now, based off some of these shorter term trades, is this 37.5% gain level, which is coming in about 60, because we have the top of the declining rotation zone coming in, so we could find some resistance. Then we'll be watching for a pullback and then a potential move, especially above this trend line on a daily basis, takes us into the rest of this clear path move, which could eventually take us to the 67.95 area. That is what we're looking for on Litecoin. Turning it back over to you, Bob.
Thank you for that, Michael, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Check out our Patreon page if you want to support us. We'll keep these videos going. And again, thank you for helping us grow this channel. Cheers, everyone. Thanks again for watching.